Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3, where killing is my business, and business is good. We need to head into the city. Fortunately, it's right here. And so here we are. We've finally made it to the dang city itself. We're in the lower city. There's 7,000,001 things awaiting our attention. The first of which would be in the Basilisk Gate barracks.
Forgive me. What was her name?
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me. Why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
What is going on here?
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Typical fists, they never listen.
I am listening. Now, if you'll both calm down, this lady can tell me why she's here.
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Forget the fists, tell me everything you know.
Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
I'll head there now.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
No, it's not normally in our regular day-to-day business to do good deeds. There could be rewards in it. So maybe we do want to consider doing one this time. We've got a cook in here. Makes sense, even fists need to eat. We got a manip.
Your tools were stolen, right? No, you were mugged. Wait, I'm mixing you up with another citizen. I'm terribly sorry. I'll get back to you.
So they're both bloody useless, basically. No, we're not allowed in that door. No one can see us here. So what do you have about your person? You've got an office storage key. So we could steal that. And then we could potentially pop in here. Is there anything going on?
There's a pickpocket operating nearby. You feel the arrow of suspicion pointing your way.
Nah, nothing to do with us. If it was us, we wouldn't have picked your pocket. We'd have just stabbed you.
You may have talked your way out of this one, but there will be no repeat performance.
Well, she's gone back to normal anyway. So what's going on? Nothing much in that chest. Not a lot going on in there either. I guess this is just a place where the fists sleep when they're off duty. There's a prison entrance. Is there anything down here? There's another door. And a metal door. Okay, that metal door isn't the one we've got a key for. Maybe that chest. There we go. A crumbling file. Well, let's nick it. Then let's read it. Unknown actor. Influencing city politics. The Emperor. Suspicious. But we already kind of knew that. So that doesn't help us at all with our Vanra case. Not sure any of these items will help us. We can steal a few things. Constantly close to being encumbered though, which is unfortunate. And we got some arrows as well. So that door just cannot be lockpicked. Interesting. That's fine. There's nothing for us here. We may as well head on out. I guess we could have a look around the rest of the prison. There's one of our Steel Watcher friends. There's something over there. It's just a hole. There's a latrine. That puts us in the sewers. Ah, yes. We're in this bit of the sewers. So we can flick that lever and that will allow us to just hop down.
How much further can I go?
And then over here we got Death Heads of Baal. What are they up to? Shooting at something. Maybe we'll go and pay them a visit momentarily. But maybe we'll also come this way and see what's what.
Squaw! It's not safe here. It's too late for me, but not for you. Run as fast as your legs can carry you.
Lae'zel? What are you doing down here?
The shapeshifter, Orin the Red. She seized me from our camp, bore me here to Baal's enclave. She slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood. A toast, she said, to her false god. She told me when her cup ran dry, she'd come for the rest of me. I'm done for. I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you still can. Don't even think about fighting her. This foe is too powerful.
I won't run. I got no fear of Orin.
You'd underestimate Orin the Red. The last mistake you'll ever make.
What a surprise.
Look at it. Father's favorite, all lost and wandering. Have you forgotten the way home? Should I set your lapdog to screaming? That could help you find the way.
Kidnapping? Amateur. I'd have killed her already.
Baal's blood-addled beloved, swaddled in sinews, thinks it can judge. Never struggled, no purpose, nannied by that grim-gotten butler. You are the one who isn't capable. Gortash betrays us, bloodkin. He sets a leash to our slaughter, uses us to drive the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill the tyrant, smear him across his rock-rotten halls, and pluck the netherstone from his carcass. Then we duel, sweet slaughterkin. The winner claims the stones, Baal's true chosen. The loser rots on his altar. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
So, this was Orin's intention. A combat against a fellow scion of Baal, witnessed by the Lord of Murder himself. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Baal made me his slayer. I will become his chosen too.
No! No! Filthy lies! He waits for me to carve domination into your ravaged skull. He will grind your meat in his jaws. But first, you must make gutspill of the tyrant. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, Bone Killer. Come to my temple before you turn Gortash to carrion, and I will ready your friend's corpse to greet you. Baal is waiting, Slaughterkin. Do not disappoint him.
Yeah, I got no problem killing Gortash first. Sounds like a fine plan. And now we've got a backpack containing all the spare stuff that Lae'zel was carrying, one supposes. We'll throw that back to camp. Worry about that later, maybe.
We're close by. It will be good to see it again. Look for a ladder up.
Why should I do that? I mean, I'm going to.
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back.
But not for you.
Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you.
If there's anything useful, we'll take it. But we didn't bring you back so you could waffle on about your favourite soup recipes or whatever.
Something over there.
Chains, yeah, whatevs. Sword of the Emperor.
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours.
Do we want it? Deals extra damage to shapeshifters. It's a longsword. It's not terribly impressive. Anything in the wardrobe?
My old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be. And so appearances matter.
It's a big heavy armour that we don't really require. Very well. Then a bunch of crap that can't be used to kill people, so we don't care. Now we've got a Chuprai out here. Interesting. So maybe we can split the party a bit. Astarion. Can you come this way? Yeah, that's probably about as good as we'll get. Shadowheart, do you want to kick things off in this little combat that's about to take place? Let's see. Yeah, maybe kick things off over here against this Gate Master. And it's on. It's rumbling time. For at least some of the party. Astarion is yet to get involved, but we'll soon change that. There we go. And then Minty should probably also get in on the act. So we've closed a gate. This is good. Now we closed another one.
Where do I go from
That'll
here?
make this fight much easier. All round, really. No gates means no more Gith sneaking through. You're surprised. So you can have some of that. And a bit of mockery, perhaps.
Your head's empty as a debtor's purse.
Nice, it landed. And then Shadowheart, can you make it up here and deal some damage to this bugger? Nice. Big crits. We like big crits. Jeez. Shadowheart the killing machine. Not enough movement to do much else, although cunning dash. Let's see. So she can kind of see from over here. Do we need an action surge? I mean, the fight's almost over, so I don't think we do. Yeah, you lot get surprised. Minty can just stroll over there. Now, turn 2. So you've parried that, because of course you have.
Get the gold custard discharge.
Yeah, discharge. The Starion can deal with this one. Even with a critical miss, we should be alright. Yeah. And he can start making his way down to our final foes. Where's the other one? Oh, there's one up there. I completely missed. Okay. But as for this bugger... Good bit of damage. So that one is going to do things, and then it might... do a rally on the Chutrai as well, because that's the sort of thing they would do. Misty Step, we're not going to counterspell that because that's madness. Frightened? Why would Minty be frightened of anything? Should still be able to hit that bugger, right? No, she's slightly out of sight. Okay. Magic missile then? Too far. So yeah, we've got to hit this one. Get radiated. Now we can do some real business with Jolly. And then a flick of the wrist. Blam. Get dropped. Dick. So Starion, go back up here and deal with this one that you ignored. Nicely done. Big bounce. Whee! And then we can get kind of close to this one again. Worth a try. Now Shadowheart doesn't want to be close to this one. She wants to be over here. Where sneak attack deals some good extra damage. And you've picked up your blade again. Minty remains frightened. So she's probably not got great odds of hitting, and she can't move. But she can shocking grasp. Nope. You're out of range of shocking grasp, but you're too close for any chance of frost connecting. What a pain in the bottom. Now, can we get in with Jolly? Yes. Lovely. And then Astarion finishes the job, because that's what Astarion does. Don't know if there's much in the way of treasure on these guys. Guess the boss might be the only one with anything worthwhile. Oh yeah, the boots of silent movement. Whenever a Gith casts fly, their next melee weapon attack deals additional damage. Good.
One day I'll get.
What's upstairs?
The psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
There were Gith hostiles nearby. Not so much anymore. Yeah, these are not Gith hostiles. So, yeah. Do we have any good spells that we can use on these ratlings? Not really. So some of them are definitely acting before Minty, which is unfortunate. We could do whirlwind attack. We can hit 3 of them. And at least we're invisible. Although we could probably also attack some others now. Which ones are the ones who are acting first? Basically that entire batch. So if Jolly becomes visible, they will all rush over and try and stab her. But she could at least take down a couple, probably.
Hey you! Sharp as a pig's testicle!
Okay. She took down one. But Astarion took a couple more. Really, he could have snuck in and done a bit of bonus damage perhaps, but it's fine. So there's 2 left. And they're both dashing. Okay. So now Minty, you are the one who can actually do things against these buggers, probably. I mean, it's barely even worth it because they're not exactly difficult enemies. But still, we don't want to be here all day. One or 2 of them might be getting shots off here. Oh, we missed. That's most unfortunate. Oh. Astarion doesn't often miss. So that's great. Shadowheart is a bit close to these buggers. Bit threatened. But with a 90% chance, she's still got a good chance of getting the job done.
My victims await.
And then, is there an easy way to deal with 2 rats at once? Does it matter? No. We'll deal with one. The other's fallen on its butt. Wonderful. A perfect fight. Not a hard one. And now we find ourselves back on the surface in a kitchen of some sort. With Tambourine.
You were only only doing your job, but still, thanks for killing those rats. Now I can repose decorously in peace.
Yeah, you can. What a good puss. Was there another one around?
The rats are dead. Your performance is adequate, servant.
Hooray! I've been deemed adequate by a puskin. This is great. Chef, we've killed some rats for you. Do you want to give us any reward?
Oi! We got rats in cellar. We also got cats, but cats are useless. So how about you kill the rats?
I'm sorry, did you say that cats are useless? Good news though, I've already killed the rats.
You did? Very clever. Good job. Yes. Here, you take this.
Thanks, pal. Now, you are also on the list, aren't you? As the conversation options just listed there. If we kill 2 targets from the list and bring severed hands as proof, we can stand before the murder tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal.
You murdered someone in view of a guard. Perhaps unsurprisingly, you're under arrest.
I'm sure I didn't really. Do you see any blood on these hands? I mean, yeah, they probably do. Do you really want to challenge someone who you think is capable of murder? Or are you a cringing coward like the rest of the Fist?
You've convinced them, for now. But transgress again, and no amount of talking will get you out of trouble.
Excellent. I've been warned. Oh, I've been warned, everyone. Gosh. Cats don't care. They're just kipping. You're an enforcer. You did absolutely nothing to help. So, all being well, everyone's facing the wrong way. Nope. You've turned back around. Do I have to kill you in order to steal this guy's hand? I'll do it. What if we go this way? Is he going to turn and follow us? He is.
What's it like caring for someone other than yourself, Minthara?
You have never tried it, I assume.
Gods no. It sounds like a lot of work.
It takes less work than you devote to maintaining your foppish facade. And it's far more rewarding.
Yeah. Stick that with your jumper, Astarion. Now, this guy seems to have lost interest. So we will help ourselves to a hand. We've now got a Clown's severed hand, Gale's severed hand, and Chef Rovir's hand.
Your stealing has caught someone's attention. What will you do?
I didn't steal anything. But if I did, you didn't see it. Right? Chum?
You've been given the benefit of the doubt this time, but something tells you next time you won't be so lucky.
Yeah, just jog on, friend. You didn't see shit. Now, what are we going to do about this over-encumbrance once again? Same thing we always do. We're just going to throw a bunch of stuff at Astarion. Now, Alan.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
I'm looking for a place to stay, Alan.
I tell you what. The murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
Sweet. Does that mean I get to stay in the room where the murders happened?
Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
Marvellous. So we're now allowed upstairs, and we got a place to stay.
Hold up, citizen. This is a crime scene. No admittance.
It's not a crime scene.
A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Ah yes, crime scene.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
You're doing a grand job. I think the person who solves your murder will be just as diligent.
What? Fists! To me!
It's on! I don't even know why she's up here. I just felt like murdering her. It's how it be sometimes. Yeah, get sneaked. Get boomed. Get flicked? Okay. She got flicked, but it wasn't really enough flickage. Shadowheart, you should be able to ping her from here, right? Good. Investigate the murders. It's going well. Kinda. I guess we'll just wait until some folks make it up the stairs at this point. Come on, Fist. When you're ready. Oh, that's that one who was accusing me of murder in the kitchen. I'm sure I didn't do that murder. Probably. Oh, and here comes someone else. It's probably fine. I'm coming up or not? At least the cat doesn't appear to be spooked. Schooner might actually be making their way up. Let's see. No, they might have stopped as well. You got anything good? No. We'll take it all anyway. We could sell it. This definitely looks like a murder scene up here though. Now, are you not going to try and get up the stairs? Are you being blocked by that one? And if so, why is that one not coming up the stairs? Am I going to have to come down to you guys? I wonder if this is going to make Alan bar us from the pub. Hmm? Nope, never mind. Schooner's made it up. This is progress. Level 11 as well. Very threatening. Do you see how threatened I feel? Starring can give him the old boots. Do you have Death Ward? Well, that didn't help. Scimitar +1, chainmail. We'll snag some of that. And then maybe if we come down here, the other two fists will be inclined to join the fun. The other two don't seem that interested. Devala, the principal and the investigator of the serial killings, was defeated. If we want to find the Temple of Baal, we must take the lead in the investigation ourselves. I mean, yeah, we are going to take the lead. But we're not exactly investigating, are we? So, Starion, do you want to just get down there and deliver more fisticuffs? Yeah, you do. And I misclicked, and so we just kicked empty air. Typical. Shadowheart, can you move to somewhere up here where you can still see and ping? No. It's kind of an awkward spot with the stairs in the way. I guess we could cunningly dash.
Light on my feet.
Still doesn't get us all the way there with our little gnome legs. But maybe this turn this guy will actually do something because he's got someone within range. Or is that too optimistic of me? Is Fist Rusk just going to continue to be confused? Very well. Let's relieve him of his confusion. Spiffing. So is there anything to learn in this murder scene that we care about? Notes on Stelmane's murder. Ritualistic killing, right hand missing. Yeah, we definitely got a rival. Who's trying to murk people that we want dead. Let's have a look on our map. Murder targets, Cora and Frank are around. Alexander. There's quite a few murder targets around. We should probably go and deliver some murder to them. Everyone down here seems to have calmed down. It's just some sort of barroom brawl. They happen all the time.
The approach unique. The form sloppy. But the passion for killing, it was like sport. It would be remiss to ignore such talent. Would you like to be more than a common murderer? To become an avatar of slaughter?
Yeah, last time I got an invitation like this, life got a lot more interesting.
Sounds like random butchery. If I kill, it has to be with purpose.
You must kill once more. Choose from our list of most unholy sacrifices. Make them whole in murder. Remove your victim's hand. You will need it for what lies ahead. Good luck, aspirant. I trust we will meet again.
I'm sure we shall.
That's just a gimmick.
I guess that's just to make sure that you know exactly what's going on with the old murder list. So, Cora is not far away to the west. Okay, we've got a wine festival. We've got Cora Highbury. And we've got a red-clad dwarf.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still?
Interesting. Hello, Cora.
I am so glad.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
They do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
I would love a glass, Master Metzley.
See, Master Metzley? Surely you can't turn away a prospective customer.
I was in business for a great many years, Master Metzley, and my wife, as always, is most correct.
Very, well. Here, now leave me to attend my customers, please.
Looks like there's a murder happening. Dolor has cast Boots of Dimension Door upon themselves. Well, let's counterspell that. We are paralysed for 2 turns. Okay. Even though we counterspelled, he's just done it again? He just did it twice, I guess. And now we've got a bunch of red-clad dwarves to deal with.
My darling. No.
Are you not worried about this fight that's unfolding right in front of you? He's too busy crying about his dead wife. Well, we'll deal with these dwarves. Seems like we've got a rival. Well, at this point in time we've got lots of rivals because he's everywhere, but... Ah, that one was Shapeshifter, and that one actually, yeah. So we're going to have to deal with these buggers. And then, mayhap, we'll find the real Dolor. And deal with him as well. So yeah, we're still paralysed. Sad times. Jeez. Stop damaging us, you wretch. Why did we accept the wine?
got away. Now it's only a matter of time before another body turns up.
I suppose we can't take another hand off her. She's got 2 of them, right? People might notice. I guess we'll just go and find another murder victim. So, well, murder target. There'll be victims once we get to them. Frank's down here somewhere. Oh, defeated Steel Watcher. That wasn't us, was it?
A broken Steel Watcher. A tag wired to it reads, "Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks."
Okay, curious. Murder target Frank. Possibly down here behind these planks. Area under investigation. Maybe we're too late for this one. Yeah, someone's beating us to this one.
Over there.
Dang it. A bloodied note. You've been picking where you shouldn't, Pear Tree, placing the Lordling's fire spitters throughout my city. That sounds like Orin's writing. She's the only one who calls Gortash a Lordling. There's a key to a chest. It's not that chest, that's just a hand crossbow. Anything else going on in here? Aha! There's a hatch. Astarion, darling, would you care to crack that bad boy open for us? Odds are good. We find ourselves in another murder basement. Courageous little Kimmerbet.
Is huge. And is that a burning heart?
A clown's arm, stained with grease paint and blood.
This is a big old corpse then. The effigy of Yaga Shura, who burned his mortality. What use is high? He thought himself a titan but died whispering for his mother. Very well. That's apparently upgraded the quest to get Orin's Netherstone. Yep, we found a murder scene. It was probably Orin's fault. There is a heart there, just burning away in the flames. We'll take that in case we want a snack later. But now it seems our rival has got at least 2 kills. With Cora and the guy upstairs, perhaps. That's not good. These should be our kills. So next time we're going to try and hunt that guy down, or at least get to the other victims before him. And maybe eventually we will deal with that Dolor fellow. But until then, thanks for watching, friends.